Hello, my name is Connor Sweeney. I'm applying for the position of farm manager. I want this job because I'm passionate about feeding people healthy, organic food that is environmentally consciously made. I love being outdoors, and this job is consistently outdoors, and I think I would lose my mind if I was working inside all the time. So it gets that out of my system. And I also am looking to skill build, as I've worked on a farm for 2 years and I know the ropes, but I would like to further my education in this field and eventually to open up my own farm. I believe I am the right pick because this is what I have dedicated my whole life to. I am extremely passionate about everything farming and overall doing it environmentally sound. That is what I'm extremely passionate about. I think that most people don't bring the environmental background that I know to the table, and I've been volunteering with nature centers for the past 5 years, working on removing invasive plants and planting native, and I have learned so much about how ecosystems work and how this can be used in the farming industry, and I think I really bring a cool set of information to the table that can really help out a farm. Some of my work history is, like I said, I've worked on a farm for 2 years, and I have recently begun a management position there, which has just taught me all about what it actually takes to go into a farm and all the work that it takes. I think this is important as applying for this job. I need to know what it takes to lead a team. Next, I have worked in a restaurant, and I believe this is relevant because it has really honed my customer service skills. And as a farm, whether we are distributing to grocery stores or directly to consumers, I'm dealing with customers at some point, and this is a very important skill, any job. Lastly, I was a supervisor in a gym, specifically in the aquatics department, where I oversaw swim lessons happening and I managed a team of lifeguards. And this has taught me so much about leading a team and working with everybody from children all the way to older people and everyone in between. I think this is valuable information that I bring to the table. Next, I would like to talk about some of my volunteering, specifically about my volunteering at nature centers, because I think this is where I have gotten all of my knowledge from. I've worked closely with head supervisors at a local nature center where we have built a team revolved around removing invasive plants. And we meet once a month and we educate the public on what these invasive plants are, some of them at which you could buy at a Home Depot and plant in your garden out front. So we're educating the public as well as getting volunteering from the public, going out, removing these plants, and sometimes going out and planting native plants in their spots. Next, I would like to talk about teamwork, because as a manager, I will have to work with a team, I will have to lead a team, and without teamwork, the farm work doesn't happen. Over the past 2 years, I've worked on a farm with a group of 5 or 6 other people, and if we don't communicate clearly with each other and help each other out where we need help, jobs don't get done. So I think that my biggest tip for teamwork is just to communicate, because maybe there's something that you can do that's easy for you that a teammate can't do, so you guys can help each other out and really get the job done. One of the biggest projects that we always go through every year on the farm is our strawberry maintenance, as this goes from about March all the way through June, maybe into the beginning of July, depending on the year. This is a massive job that is primarily taking up all of my 40-hour work week, all of those months. It is just a massive job that just cannot get done without teamwork. And each year we execute and achieve our goals in the strawberries. And I think without working on a team, this does not happen at all. Not on a small organic farm without pesticides and tractors and all the other luxuries that big giant farms can have. Next, I would like to talk to you about some goals that I've achieved. One, I have my associate's degree in exercise science, and two, I am an Eagle Scout. I believe that both of these have taught me how to work hard and stay organized, whether it's through paperwork that I had to deal with my Eagle Scout project, or homework at school, and just maintaining a full-time position at school for the past 4 years and working full-time. I believe that this has really strengthened my organizational skills, as well as pushed me to my limits of what I can get done in the amount of time, which I think is very important bringing this to the table. I have some future goals of opening up my own farm. That would be my step number one. I'm looking to do this within the next 10 years at least. So that is part of the reason why I want this job, is to build the skills to be able to do this. And then from there, a definite big goal is education going forward. There's been plenty of fantastic people that have helped me out along the way, and I would like to give that to somebody else one day. I think that's my biggest ambition in my career. I'm soon to have my degree in nutrition from Purdue, and I believe that I've learned so much about the post-harvest side of things and food safety. I've taken so many courses on this, and I think that this is super important, as we are creating food and we don't want to spread disease everywhere. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Have a good one.